Hello everyone, this is Ketisha. In this video, I'm going to go through question number 4 from the AQA Biology 2022 higher tier paper. Question number 4 is on the topic on infection and response. Plants and animals have many defense responses. Table 5 shows some plant defenses. Identify identify whether each defense is a chemical response or a physical response. So you have plant's defense having a thick waxy layer on the leaf surface is a physical defense. Berries that are poisonous, that would be chemical. Bark on trees that fall off are physical. Mimicry is a mechanical adaptation seen in both plants and animals. Figure 5 shows two insects, the hornet and the hornet moth. Hornets are insects that sting other animals and cause pain. Hornet moths do not sting other animals. Suggest how mimicry helps the hornet moth to survive. Now, how does it help the moth? Well, if it looks like the hornet, then animals are not going to prey on it, and they're going to keep away from it, mainly to avoid being stung. So, answer, it looks like the hornet, so predators are tricked by the coloring and so avoid eating it. Next question. Adult hornet moths that lay eggs that hatch into larvae. Figure 6 shows the larva of a hornet moth. The larvae of the hornet moth live inside the roots of trees, use the tree roots as a source of food, cause damage to the tree roots. Explain why a tree might die if the roots of the tree are damaged. So, it's through the roots that the plants actually mainly get water and the mineral ions from, like the phosphates, the nitrates, and so on. So if the roots are actually damaged, then the transport mechanism for the plant is actually going to be lost. If they use the tree roots as a source of food, that means the plant is actually losing its own nutrients, and it won't be able to grow or to repair itself. So here's a detailed answer. There will be less absorption of water. And so how does that actually affect the plant? This reduces the rate of photosynthesis, and because water is one of the key components for photosynthesis. Water and carbon dioxide is needed for photosynthesis. So less water means less rate of photosynthesis, which means so less glucose is produced for respiration or to release energy. So less cellulose is produced, so less cell walls are made. Fewer amino acids are produced to make new proteins, and the cells lose turgidity. So the plant is actually going to be flimsy. It won't be able to stand upright. There is less absorption of mineral ions such as nitrates. Now nitrates, and fewer nitrates means fewer proteins are being made, fewer magnesium ions, so less chlorophyll is also going to be made, which lowers the rate of photosynthesis again. If the roots are damaged, then there is damage to the phloem and the xylem. If there's damage to the phloem, less transport of sugar to root cells, which is required for respiration and energy release. And if the xylem is damaged, less water is transported to cells, fewer nitrates reach cells, hence fewer proteins will be made, fewer magnesium ions reach cells, so less chlorophyll produced, which reduces the rate of photosynthesis again. Question 4.4. The larva of the hornet moth form when fertilized eggs divide by mitosis. Describe how mitosis produces two genetically identical cells. Now, you need to remember the steps for mitosis and meiosis and how it actually happens. So mitosis, the stages are simply the genetic material or the chromosomes is doubled first. The replicated chromosomes are pulled apart or separated. The cytoplasm divides into two cells, or cell membrane divides to form two new cells. The set of chromosomes in each new cell are identical to each other. Now, it also helps if you can actually draw and understand what happens during mitosis and meiosis. I'll give some notes at the end of this question. 4.5. The cells which are first formed from the fertilized eggs of the hornet moth are stem cells. Name the process by which stem cells then form specialized cells, thus through cell differentiation or simply differentiation. So, looking at mitosis, right, this diagram is actually better for meiosis. So let me show you a comparison diagram. There you go. Mitosis, the parent cell, the cell DNA replicates and the number of chromosomes actually doubles. So that starts at N and it should be, 2N, and this should read 4N, and then it splits up again. And meiosis happens in two stages, very similar. The first stage of meiosis is very similar to mitosis, and then it splits up again. Now, more notes just to compare the difference between mitosis and meiosis. Make sure that you make these notes because you can get asked questions about the difference between mitosis and meiosis. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next video.